So here we are, ready for a kick-off. Sorry, H.G. Nelson, little technical hitch there.
That's all right. I was just developing a point about Bill Harrigan and his policing of the forward pass in the 10 metres. That's what I'm looking forward to tonight. Forward passes and 10 metres. I don't care what else happens. You can go high if you want it. That's all right. This is Origin legend. Traditional softening up period. They take it. We're underway, Dan.
Here we go. Oh, short kick-off. That's tactical. And Girdler is the man that hits it up first. Does well to hang on to the ball. And New South Wales not in a bad position on the first tackle. There's Freddie, an acting half.
Spud
across
now.
And finally Spud gets the ball.
Bit late for mine. Tactics early, Joey?
I don't know. I'm trying to work it out. Go, Mario.
And it's going away. Mark Coyne, inside pass away. Jason Smith quickly away. Now to the big fella. Over the 20 here. And Queensland already on the attack. Well, a stunning start here at Parramatta Stadium. And there's Kerrod Walters. Waits a dummy half, and geez, they laid all over the tackler there, and Billy Harrigan letting it go. Bacco uses a decoy. There's Gordy Tallis going up towards the 10-metre line, trying to get the offload away. Mario in the tackle. There's Big MG. And look at Queensland right in front of the sticks, only 9 metres away, and only a couple of tackles. To the right they go, Lamb. Across to Robbie O. And he stopped there nice and comfortably there. That's Fletcher and also Freddie. In fact, it's Luke Ricketson there involved in the tackle. There's Queensland with Dell working it up the centre. And a tough of them to bring him down. The Queensland side have chewed up 4 tackles here. And again, it's a slow play, the ball, as Walters. The lefty goes. Lamb keeps it going. As Rogers, dangerous. Intercept. Now Blacklock. He's taken from behind there by Matt Rogers. And 2 intercepts in the first couple of minutes of this game.
We've got to judge man of the match. Who's your thoughts, early thoughts? He's got him, Thomas! It's a great break down the sideline. He's going all the way, turns one line. He's still on his feet, gets the ball away. Queensland are in. Sorry,
wow. Gary Belcher scores. Good. Oh, yes, sir. And Queensland get the first try in this Legends of Origin. Timeshare. Hasn't it been razzle dazzle? 4 points to 0 Queensland about halfway through this opening period. And for those listening on the radio, the kick that comes from about mid-range. Andrew Johns, that was beautiful. In fact, we've got Gary Belcher with us, and we can have a quick chat to him.
Hey, Badge, what about Gordon?
Credit for that. I hope you're not going to give all the credit to Gordon Tallis, seriously. He didn't do much.
Gordon run
Have a look at him. I'm looking at him on the big screen. He's scary. He's going off the field now, I don't know.
Look at this.
My goodness.
Look at this big thing go.
This is fake heavy breathing for you too. Just so you know that I'm absolutely stuffed.
As we thank you very much, Badge. As
He's not even blowing. Look at him.
I might catch up with Gordy a little bit later on. The way he's going, you fancy he's going to be involved again at some stage.
Wally Lewis looking very pleased on the sidelines. It was a terrific try and came from virtually nothing up the other end. It was I reckon it was a 90-metre try. Once Gordon got control of the ball, it was good night nurse, to coin a rugby league phrase.
All right, it's going to be Matty Rogers to take this fairly easy shot at goal. In fact, it was a lot closer than I thought. And this to put the Maroons 6-0 up. They are away to a fast start. And in front of a pack.
History from, it's from Steeler Man. For those who remember their rugby league, the Steeler mascot looked like exactly like that. It was just something weird about him. Space age, modern, futuristic rugby league of tomorrow.
Stanley Steeler, you're thinking of?
Stanley Steeler, yeah, Stanley the Steeler. Stanley the steaming Steeler.
Here come the Maroons with going straight through. Wendell hard to stop, and he scores. Wendell's in, improves the position as well. Oh, a little bit of arrogance from the big Dell, but he got the try right next to the sticks.
Look at him. Look at her.
And a bit too easy. 10 points to 0 Queensland as Dell laps it up here at Parramatta Stadium.
And they'll hurt you from there. They've hurt New South Wales historically from that position, as my reckoning, 4,329 times in Origin history, and they've done it again tonight.
Well, if this game was to count for State of Origin, Wendell would have doubled his try-scoring tally.
Still in good shape, Wendell.
Very good shape. Look at the
He'll tell you that.
No, he told me. And then he improves the position. Who's going to take the shot? I'd love to see the lad who paid the money take the shot. See if he's got something in his boot. Big Bob.
Well, as the kick is about to be taken, let's go down to Greg Marto. Martin's got a special guest for us.
Wally Lewis, coach of Queensland. Was overconfidence from Dell there? I think that's been a bit of a permanent issue with the Wendell for a long, long time, but it won't be the last time we'll see a little bit of extra confidence. But great to have him on our side. Apparently the man of the match has already been voted, and Wendell said he won it.
Well, the hardest job you had at quarter time was getting the jersey back on him. How long will you get out of Sam Backo this stint?
Actually, I've been surprised. Sam's lasted long so far than I thought he was going to in the entire night. Outstanding so far, Sam, but he believes that there's a drink on board waiting for him.
He's only been on 45 seconds. Thanks, Walt.
Good on you, Mano. Good on you, Wally Lewis. Great to have the king part of the...
It's scuffed out a little bit on the 30-metre line.
Big Wendell.
That was a big run-up from Ricketson there. I think he's underneath Big Dell there.
Great tackle
and enjoying it.
from Dell as a line.
Here's Test match. That's brilliant. Oh, that was brilliant.
That was like WWE stuff.
Here comes MG. MG kicking. They've got the ball back. Away it goes. 6 to go. Out wide. Freddie's got it. Freddie kicks for the corner. Here comes New South Wales. They must score. Tony Trim.
The man who paid $14,600 has just got the best value for money you could possibly imagine. The Blues are in. The crowd go nuts. Oh, what an experience for this man.
Oh, that's the coolest thing I've seen in a long time.
Let's have a look on replay here. Test match gets hammered there, but that wasn't the end of the section because on the play the ball, they spread it wide. There's Freddie with the ball now. He can see players out wide running for the corner. He gets it up there. Trim comes from nowhere and puts it down. Tremendous there, Trim. Why hasn't he been snapped up in a coaching clinic before this? And now a very difficult kick. Who's having the kick? Is it Ryan Girdler?
Well,
Yeah, it's good.
as we wait for this kick to be taken, look, we've got the hero there waiting for us. Tony Trim, congratulations. What a feeling.
Unbelievable. Just awesome feeling to have a jump off the kick-off barrier. Just great.
Was that a kick from Brad Fittler, or did you call that?
I called it.
Do you feel as though you just wish you'd taken the game up a little bit earlier?
I don't know about that.
Like last week?
Yeah, I need more than last week, maybe a year off.
Terrific finish, though. No worries about the grounding at all.
Thanks
and the
very
high
much.
fives all round. Congratulations, Tony, and thanks for the donation. It's a wonderful gesture.
Ah, yes, and what an ovation. Look at them, they're standing up here at Parramatta.
But Tony Trim, a tremendous exhibition of fruitering, tap on the shoulder from Gus. He must be a relieved man because I think Gus was worried about a zip, a blight scoreline.
Here
Here's
comes
the kick.
Girdler, about 8 metres inside the touchline. A bad-looking kick, but it's waved away.
Mexican way.
I have no idea, Joey.
It appeared first in the Mexican football. I think it might have been the World Cup in 1922.
The Queensland side. We learn something new every day, i.e. there was a World Cup
it's
in
gone
22.
through!
Here go Queensland.
Oh, it's a tremendous run here. What a run.
It's
a
Adrian
run.
Lamb, and he's going to go all the way and score.
Oh,
Adrian
no.
Lamb goes half the length of the field. He was too quick for them. And Queensland, all of a sudden, out to a 16 points to 4 lead. And the coach of the St George Illawarra Toyota Cup side gets a 4-pointer. And it was Brian Fletcher, Andrew Johns, that Lamb completely stood up.
Well, he played with Brian Fletcher. He should know better, Brian Fletcher. Look at that. That was Adrian Lamb at his best. Beautiful play.
And now the score starting to get away from, the New South Wales side.
So 16 points to 4. Big Mal's going to take the kick. We might stick with this kick for a moment, then we'll cross down to Adrian Lamb, who's waiting for us. But we can't miss the big fella. Toe poking one from 1 metre in from touch. Here on the western side of Parramatta Stadium. And Big Mal here can put Queensland 14 points clear. Two very evenly matched sides. They've got the same average age, 42 years of age. They, on average, retired in about the same season when you average out the players from each team. But it's all Queensland. And Big Mal, I don't know if he'd be used to kicking off tees. He's more of a sandboy. Here he comes, the big fella. That's not a bad-looking kick, just away. Wow. So Queensland 16 points to 4 as we cross to the try scorer, boys. Adrian Lamb.